Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 5, Episode 11, Destined for Better. And I'm sorry I'm late with the review, y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. I fell asleep watching this episode 3 times. 3 times. So I struggled through it, but y'all know how I'll do when, it's not really given. I'm going to still give y'all the best that I got. So if you're new here, please don't hesitate to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you've been here before and you haven't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe, help your girl out. I'm trying to grow my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, check out my other content. Let's get into it. Let's see what it's giving. So, Stormi is doing a commercial for her canvas line, and Tiffany is one of the models. Seemed like they just plopped her in there because we don't really got nothing going on with Tiffany this season, so we just got to throw her in there so she can get in where she fit in. But okay. Melody arrives and she lets Stormi and Tiffany know that that Destiny invited her to her photo shoot for her single that we haven't heard yet. But I ain't trying to rain on nobody's parade now. I'm just saying. She said she went and Tiffany asked like, okay, so are y'all friends now? Melody like, girl, but she established that they're cordial, loud and clear, multiple times, so y'all don't get it twisted. So, because Stormi was even like, yeah, they were like, that's good, y'all. Listen, she already said at the peace party, we don't got to be friends. Leave it alone. I'm tired of talking about it. So Melody says she's taking the kids on their annual trip to Destin, and she invited Martell and his mama. And Stormi was like, why? Immediately. And, I understand because us bonding for the children, like we can do birthday parties and, school events and stuff like that. But a whole vacation with you and your mama, I don't know, that might be a bit much even for me. So Tiffany tries to interject and says it's best for the kids. Stormi like, I want to hear from Melody though. I want to know why she decided to do this. So Mel says, she's in such a good space and she's seen growth from him. Where? But he ain't my ex-husband, so, okay. So they asked if the kids will think they're getting back together. At this point, I'm feeling like they just feeding them questions because why is everybody asking the same question? Like, yeah, I understand being curious about this, but it's like that's the first question that everybody asks. So Melody, much like Martell, was like, look, I'm going to talk to them, but they're intelligent, bright, young kids. They know what's going on. Those kids are young, like in elementary school and below. Like the youngest one is like still in daycare. Let's not act naive and act like there's no truth to what Marsau and Maurice was saying that on that other episode. They still may have some hope that y'all gonna get back together, and y'all acting like, oh no, they know, we know, our kids are intelligent enough to know. They might know, but that don't mean they don't have hope that y'all are gonna be together. But okay. Melody says she doesn't want Martell to get carried away. You give him an inch, he take a mile. Honey, he gonna get carried away. You know your ex-husband better than we do. So we see Destiny and her cousin Demi, the one who came to the peace party. We almost didn't recognize her with that new wig she got on, but y'all wasn't feeling the wig. I think her face looks very pretty though. So they celebrating Madani and Demi's makeup line. Demi wants to have a 90s themed celebration party. And, they were talking about inviting the other ladies. And Destiny was like, you should invite those those ladies from the other night. And it was like, girl, what was all that? Like, what was that about? Okay, now it's giving like bitter, chip on my shoulder, whatever. So Demi was like saying she knows, everybody because Huntsville's so small. She went to school with Martell. Who didn't? Like, how big is that school? Like, everybody, when did y'all graduate? Like, is that the only school in the city? I'm trying to, what? Okay. She said she did all the ladies' makeup at one time or another, and she met Tisha through somebody. So Destiny said Melody came to her photo shoot to support her, I guess. And again, clearly the producers set this all up and there was a miscommunication going on to get these two together because Destiny telling it like Melody just popped up out of nowhere. Like she pulled up on her. Like how would she have known you had a photo shoot going on? I don't know what to believe. But it's a Carlos King production, honey. I don't know if he putting drama together or what. So Destiny is sitting there pretending like she's not hurt by the fact that the friendship is over. But honey, you are. And it's okay. And I think the first step to healing is just admitting that it's bothering you. But I digress. So we see Melody and her kids, and they getting ready for the trip to Destin. Her mom is in the kitchen cooking something, and she tells her mom, Miss Van, that she invited Martell and his mama, Miss Marlene, because she feels, she was like, look, I think we in a better place. Miss Van was like, oh. It was all over her face, like, honey, you ain't got to say it. We see it on you. It's on you. It's not in you. It's on you. You feeling thrown off, taken aback, befuddled. That not only is he coming, but his mama too. Okay, and we all gonna be in one house. So Miss Van was like, you know what? I ain't talked to her since the divorce, but I still feel a way about her calling you lazy, as any mother would. And she was like, I'm gonna talk to her when I see her. No. No, Miss Van, I understand how you feeling. That's your daughter, but one, Melody and Miss Marlene are already in a good place. They squashed the beef. Let it go. The vacation, when the kids are there. I know the camera's going to be there, but it's really not the time for that. But that's just my thoughts. So Martell's telling his mama over at his house that he's excited for the trip. He can't stop talking about it. I don't know what else he got going on, but all he worrying about is this trip. So, she gonna support her son no matter what. She like, oh, it's good to see y'all together. It's good. Now, if he be like, well, I can't stand her. She be like, I can't either. If he be like, oh, I want to be back with her. It's good when y'all back together. She be flip-flopping. She go wherever the wind blow, honey. Martell said he did not agree with Marceau and Maurice when they were saying it wasn't a good idea for them to go on a trip together because it may confuse the kids. They didn't say that. That's not what they said. That's not what they said. They said, will the kids have hope that y'all may get back together? And Maurice said, y'all need to make sure you talk to them. And they said, we know from experience when our parents would go on dates after they divorced, how it feels. I don't, my parents divorced when I was grown and had a child of my own. And they were still going out from time to time, like in the midst of going through the divorce. And I was thinking, maybe they about to reconcile. It's not even like I had hope. It just looked like that was what it was about to be. I didn't know. So I can only imagine what small children are feeling like. But anyway, so we see Kimmi. She says, the cancer. Oh, Kimmi. Ooh, before I even get into it, we still praying for Kimmi over here on this channel, okay? So she said the cancer isn't spreading, thank goodness. She has 20 treatments, and she's done the first treatment so far. Her family came into town. She said her parents are moving to Huntsville. She wanted them to move there because they're getting older, and she was supposed to be taking care of them, but now they're going to be taking care of her. But I'm glad her family is there to support, and, she was just really focusing, on her son. That's her only biological child. Where's Maurice Jr.? Is he just too young to be in the scenes? I'm curious because she's raising him. I know this has an effect on him as well. But I know it really affects her son because she was a single mom for so many years, as she would tell us in the first season, those original, those OG Love and Marriage Huntsville watchers like myself. So we see Melody and the kids. They arrive at the Airbnb. They go on tour. They like the rooms. Martell and his mama pull up. They arrive. And Melody discusses the itinerary. Martell attempts to bring her favorite snack, but it was a little off, but he tried. And then Melody was saying she ordered some food because the chef not coming till the next day. That's how you do it, honey. I need me some money. I need to hit the lottery. I need y'all to click that subscribe, honey. I need some coins. Because when I go out, I be trying to look at the all-inclusive resorts and stuff because chef, honey, we ain't... I need my money to get long so I can just wake up. Ooh, what's for breakfast? What's the chefing up in the kitchen? That's what I need. But I ain't even been on a train. I ain't been on a plane since pre-19, if you know what I mean. So, as she discusses the itinerary, all that's good. She ordered food. She ordered pizza and wings to get them through the night. So she started going off, and she like, the food is wrong. The pizza wrong. The wings is plain. It's supposed to be lemon pepper. She get mad over Martell's food. Child, she know, like, I guess it's just like an undeniable bond that sometimes you just can't shake. Like old habits, you just can't shake them sometimes, because she getting all upset. Like, I know she used to be at the restaurant, like, he got cheese on his burger. Send it back. I know she was one of those. And so am I. I don't play by my food. Honey, I'm paying for food. I want my food correct and on time. So he just is so happy that she was defending him. He was just like, look, I'll eat it however. I don't care if it's just tomato sauce on the pizza. I'm going to eat it. He want that old thing back, honey. So one of the kids called out the fact that they're both wearing white. They like, it was not planned. And I like Melody. She, with her fresh face, she looks really pretty fresh faced. So Melody showing him the house and where they're going to sleep. She's like, well, we going to be on this floor and you and your mama going to be upstairs. So Martell was like, I want to be on the same floor as the kids. Melody was in her confessional like, honey, you better enjoy this free trip. You on a trip for the free and got the nerve, the audacity to be having something to say. You just better be glad you got a bed to sleep in. Martell, how do you want that old thing back that you ain't even chime in, be like, what, you need some money, goodness. No, you can't get that old thing back. And we already know after they went on this trip, they went back to their same old routine that they like to get into, arguing. So the kids mentioned their parents getting along when they talking to Melody, and Melody immediately shuts it down. Like, yeah, we getting along because we love y'all, but honey, we ain't getting back together. Like, say it again and again and again. So they know. That's how you do it. Martell said he's hopeful to get back together, but we know, he like, who knows what the future will hold. I'm not going to say I would be too surprised because I still see love between them. But Martell, you had a whole baby. Like, come on now. That wasn't no little oops. That wasn't a little mishap there. You had a child after a year. Anyway, let's not go backwards. Let's go forwards. Hopefully they can get back to being on a good co-parenting tip. If you ask me, I think the series can just go ahead and wrap up as a whole because they don't really it's giving nothing. As Kimmi aside, it ain't really... Carlos, what we gonna do? We pulling in new people because these cousins, they ain't really bringing nothing. Bring me to Huntsville. Y'all need some spice in your life, okay? But let me know what y'all thinking in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.